It's me, Ethan. Um, we got Max on Zoo and Jeff on Rakdos Tokens. Jagintha was revealed by Jeff. Alright, we're gonna fetch shock. Ooh, we got a ley line. Off the Thoughtseize, alright. We gotta fetch into a swamp into a Thoughtseize. See what he takes. Okay, he's got 2 hits. I can't tell what that is. I don't know old cards. Gonna play a Trinome and pass. Verdant pass. I think that's the Orcish Bowmasters. Yeah. Orcish Bowmasters being flashed out on the draw trigger. I mean, right now it looks like I'm not really sure. So the army's going to hit. Zoo is a very aggressive deck. I know. Shocking the blood crypt. He has a few options here. He can play that DRC, which he has 2 of DRC's. That's up to 3 after the kill spell. He has 3 of DRC's delirium cost, which is probably Psychon may be a problem. It probably will be. Psychon, the tracks. I think he's got 2 in his hand, so fetch shock. I haven't seen many tokens come out of Rakdos Tokens. Some sign card. Man, I don't know Rakdos very well. This is probably the worst deck for me to commentate. Down to 10. Orcish really felt like the correct play right there. Season Spyro produced. Oh, okay. Okay. See, I haven't watched. I watch pretty much all of. I have these backwards. Oh, my bad, y'all. Had it completely flipped. We got Zoo on the Rakdos side, and here, let me go ahead and flip that for y'all. My bad. So we got Max on Zoo. And then we have Jeff on Rakdos Tokens. Had that backwards. Go ahead and shrink that down. Yeah, we had that backwards. My bad, y'all. And Jeff. So Jeff does seem to be in the lead. He's had a lot of just straight aggro. Now, luckily, Zoo is starting to get the board presence that it needs to survive against especially this more aggressive token deck. There's the Spyro coming down. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Ooh. That should be pretty much even. Only one token coming off Spyro. Leyline is coming down, and it's gonna target the Orc army. Don't know if I like that play. But it looks like he's gonna tap sideways. He's gonna swing out here. I would have probably preferred to see one of the Orcish, but what is Orcish Bowmasters, a 1/2? Yeah. Bigger, just to be even. Let's just change that up. All right. Made Max a tad bit bigger. Yep. It's a 1/1 flash. Okay, so I see why he chose the Orc army then. That makes a lot of sense. So we're up 3-5. I think game 1 went to... Can't really tell who game 1 went to. I think Jeff takes game 1. So I think Jeff took game 1 because of the full block. Going down to 5, yeah, Jeff took game 1. That was kind of a weird end to it, I think. So we're going to go... Yeah. But for now, I'm going to say Jeff did because he still had the attacker after... Probably the sideboard for Jeff is putting in some Blood Moons. So, we'll see there. Because we did see Jeff favor taking the basic swamps. Looks like getting ready for game 2 here. And probably those sideboard were single target removal and probably most definitely either Magus of the Moon or just Blood Moon. I know some decks now have started to favor Magus of the Moon. But the only problem to Magus is having the creature spot removal, which is more prevalent than enchantment removal. And the decks are tapped. So it looks like we found a Plains in Max's hand. Oh. Sorry, it looks like Max took game 1. My bad, y'all. Jeff on Moon. Because Sander Lounge came down. Second Thought, maybe? Or no. Let's ride. Wooded Foothills coming down. Probably a fetch into a Trinome on Jeff's turn. Because he has the Leyline Binding in hand. He has a Trinome down. There was a Croaks, I believe. Yeah. Okay, fetch into a Forest. Going to play the... I wish I knew these decks better. I do not. Sorry. Can't really read the cards. This is where we should see the Orcish flash out on the draw trigger, yeah. Or just flash it out for the blocker, maybe? I don't know if there's a draw trigger on this. Psychon has flying. Alright. Psychon and Draco. Okay. 4-4. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Alright. It causes a problem from... It's from multicolored decks. Thank you. Psychon and Draco. Like I said in my introduction, I am a Modern Infect player. I say tap one creature to the left and play 5 pump spells. Leyline Binding the Orcish, I like that play. After the kill spell came down on the Psychon. I think that might be a Bolt in hand. Bloodstained Mire comes down. Shardless Agent comes down, and is that Shardless Agent? Looks like Shardless Agent. And is that pulled up? And that is Territorial Kavu. Take your time, man. Take your time. Looks like we had a Planeswalker. That is Obnixilis from New Capenna. Know that one. Can't remember the name. Believe that's the adversary. And it looks like he did casualty. Cracking the bloodstain, going to 12, so he's fetch shocking. Maybe gonna kill an Ob on his end step? On his end phase, I should say. Which, I mean, killing the token of Nixilis probably would be the right play, because he does have a... He does have a neg 2, yeah. He has a neg 2, create a 1/1 devil that deals 1 damage when it dies. Which, that was the right play. He's going to take it to the red zone. Exiling probably a Kroxa. Looks like Kroxa. Hopefully it's Kroxa. We see a Ragavan being dashed out. Going to the red zone. Cycling a Ketria. Flashing out an Orcish. Oh no. That was really good. Orcish Bowmasters does not replace the effect. It just has a triggered ability. So oh, the Leyline binding on the Ragavan. That was a good draw. I don't know if it was worth having the Orcish trigger, but it did. We got 20-9 here. I think he should keep up blockers unless he has some plays after. He did opt to loot with the Territorial Kavu. General Ferocious Rorik comes down. Here comes the Spyro getting one elemental. So General Rorik does have protection from monocolored, and it's looking for you to cast it. Hopefully we'll see some protection coming in here. Swinging in with the Orc army, and most likely the token. Yep. He does have a Den of the Bugbear out. I wouldn't be surprised if we see that come into play pretty soon. Or come into, of course, his activated ability. We got the blocks coming in here. They're going to trade. They're fetching probably for either tap shock or a tapped Trinome on the end phase. Tapped shock. Seeing the Blood Crypt come out. I mean, pretty standard game here. Standard. This is modern. But the Rakdos Tokens is doing what it wants to do. So it has that engine of having Spyro out. It wants to probably block with Spyro to get it in the graveyard so it can exile and get more tokens out. Orcish Bowmasters. Of course, punishing those, punishing the draws, especially his cycle lands, the Trinomes especially. Now he did appears he Lightning Heal? No, not Lightning Helix. Maybe. Can't really tell what he played because I'm blind and I don't know special card arts. Kavu's swinging in again. And he's looking to exile the Obnixilis. Great. Probably the best choice. Is that another Orcish flash to just chump it? Looks like that is what happened. Would it kill it? No. Must have just killed it. This is Rakdos Tokens. Never seen this deck before. That's all me, y'all. He does have the Spyro in hand with mana and some cards to get the tokens out. Into the red zone. Would take him down to 5. Here comes the Lightning Helix. Back up to 8. 9. Yeah, 9 because he was at 6. And here comes a Spyro. Discarding a Fury and a Thoughtseize. Getting 2 elemental tokens. Probably one of the best hits off of here. He has blockers and he has... the Orcish. Off the cycle. Or off the Gigantha, I should say. Wait, what card is that? It's not Orcish. Huh. Maybe a Thoughtseize? No, not Thoughtseize. Okay. Takes him down to 1. Plays the Breeding Pool tapped. He almost shocked it in. He's got the Lightning Helix in hand. Dashing out a Ragavan game 3, or was I wrong? Probably was wrong. We are going to 3. Welcome back, Chris. Going to 3, I think. Or I might have just been wrong. But no, they are sideboarding. Hopefully they're going to 3. Yeah, we are going to 3. It is 1-1. Rakdos Tokens really got his engine online and going very early in the game. Which, Zoo is a very aggressive deck, but it just seemed to get out aggroed in that last matchup. In that last match. So, yeah, we are going to 3. Jeff on Rakdos Tokens and Max on Zoo. Zoo needs to get that Psycon out and its other value pieces. Probably will see Max on the play into a shock or shock fetch, or fetch shock, I should say, or just a tap Trinome. Bringing in Gemstone where he's on the draw. Yep. So hopefully we might see a Gemstones play. It is a very good card. It did recently get a reprint. I don't know if that's drove the price down any because it was a box topper. But Gemstone is of course probably one of the best cards to play in a very aggressive deck if you are on the draw. Because if it's in that starting hand, you're gonna most likely bring it back. You're going to bring back the tempo. You're going to bring back the movement of the game. The motion of the game. Now, that last game, it was close. But, who knows. Max is on the play. Let's see if we get a pregame action here. We got the Spyro in the opening hand. Max going down to 6. And Jeff is going to keep. So probably what Max is looking for is either a turn 1 fetch into a tapped Trinome or a turn 2 Trinome after a fetch on Jeff's turn. Hey, thank you so much for the sub. Chris, thank you so much for the sub. I know the last Spartan will appreciate it to the max. I'm sure he will go crazy when he finds out. Because I'm definitely not the last Spartan. I know more about the Is It side of Modern and the Mono Green side of Modern. Zoo, never even looked at, and Rakdos Tokens seems to be like a relatively new deck, especially with the Bowmasters. I know, I think that was in Standard a while ago, but I'm not sure. Tap Blood Crypt, yeah, so we are looking at the relatively slow start. We got the Ragavan, Van, however you want to say it. Tap Reading Pool. I am looking for one of those. Ragavan coming in, and the Lightning Bolt. We'll take it out. I think that's Bolt. Hope that's Bolt. Looks like Bolt. It's a 1 killed Rag, probably Bolt. So probably looking for a... Yeah, so here comes the Shardless Agent out. The Cascade hits what looks to be a burn spell. Think that's Tribal Flames? Hopefully that's Tribal Flames. Orcish being played. It is Tribal Flames. I'm not very good with the old borders or the alternate arts. Yeah, deals X damage to any target where X is the number of basic land types you control, which at that time would have been 3. So... Orcish being played here. I would not be surprised if we see a Blood Moon come down at the 3rd land drop. So we are going to see a bolt of some kind. Some instant damage spell. There is a Psychon in hand, it looks like. I think that would still cost... He's going to try to get the Jigintha. I like it. I like the play. That's the Liliana Bolt. Cool. Liliana Bolt. Another Lightning Bolt comes out. A lot of instant removal in these decks. I just say Burt, give them poisons. That's all I know how to do. Yeah, the Lily Bolt. But, yeah. I go Burt with poison counters. That's all I do. Psychon and Draco coming out. Okay, keeping the white source up. 2 Psychons coming out. I have instant protection in my deck, so. Instant speed removal is, of course, necessary, especially in this matchup. You got a lot of things you got to just immediately kill as soon as they hit the board, or they will get out of hand fast. Like, I know, that was Shieldred's Edict that killed one of the Psychons. Thank you. I've been trying to figure out what that card is. I just can't read that small text. I wish everybody used the same arts. That would be fun, but also would make the game less collectible. And this is, of course, a collectible card game. Instant, sacks a non-token creature, sacks a creature token, sacrifices a planeswalker. It's an alt art, yeah. Anything with dark text boxes should not exist in this game, in my opinion. But it is what it is. People like their special arts. It's a collectible card game. Now, looks like the turn is back over on. Nope, he's just rearranging his land situation. Looks like the turn's on Jeff now. He's got that Fury, which he can evoke out, to kill the Psychon. Oh, yeah. Your Stoneblade deck is part of the problem. That was a very fun deck to play, but it is part of the problem. So many alt arts in that deck. That deck was very fun to play. I'm sad I didn't get to play it on stream for y'all. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see an evoked out Fury trying to kill the Psychon. Because this is just a clock. He's at 11. Here comes the Jegantha play. The Orcish at the end phase. He might just hardcast. He might just hardcast it, which makes a lot of sense. You want the board presence. Yep, he's gonna hardcast Fury, taking out the Psychon of Draco. Swinging the turn back over. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a. Oh, okay. We see a Wrenn and 6 pinging the Orcish. Good play. Good play. Very expensive card. Windswept. Probably will see this into another Trinome or just a Mountain. His domain situation is pretty good. I think he's looking for the Leyline. We're going to see Jegantha most likely block the Fury. Or is he just going to full take? Is he going to take? Okay, he's going to take killing the token over taking the 6 from Fury. Or the 3 double striker from Fury. Jegantha is going to the graveyard. Oh, the Arid Mesa. Off the top. I think that has this game in the bag. Or this match for Jeff. Yeah. Well, Rakdos Tokens came to play. It had the Thoughtseize and the Spyro in hand. This game was close at times. But Jeff will take it. Will take the match. So Rakdos Tokens came to play. Zoo did seem to draw dead quite a few times. It just seems to... It got out aggroed. And I know Zoo is a very aggressive deck in how it's built. So, we'll be right back. Hope to see y'all soon. See you in the next... See y'all in the next match.